Hi there, this is Simon Cody from the Walser Honda dealership in Burnsville. I just wanted to take you for a quick walk around for this Rivian R1T. Let's go. So as you can see, the front end of this vehicle is very modern look. It's a very unique look, as you can probably agree. It's definitely designed to be an outdoors type vehicle. But then if you look in here, you can see once this opens up, it has a very large frunk, as they've been referred to as. So plenty of space for bags or outdoor gear, whatever that may be, whatever you want to fill it with, it's got plenty of space to accommodate. Moving down the side, you can see that it's also got cameras up here and down here, as well as right around the entire car, really, because it's got a security system mode very similar to how Tesla does it. So if the car's locked and you're away from it and it picks up motion, it will actually turn on the cameras and keep an eye out for anybody if somebody tries to break into the car, anything like that. But then, and you can see we actually also have these flush door handles here, so they're very nice. So when the car is locked, these will sit in to kind of make it more aerodynamic. And then when you're unlocking it, they'll pop out, so nice and easy access. Then moving down here a little bit more, you can see we've got the gear tunnel here. This is a very unique, this is a world first actually. So this adds an additional 11 cubic feet of space, so it goes all the way through to both sides. So you can also option for the camp kitchen actually, which basically would be a slide out grill, so it's even more of an outdoor vehicle at that point, which is very cool, I think. You can shut that down, and then you're moving around the back. It's more of a conventional truck look in the sense of it's got a bed back here like you would expect. But then you can push this button here that will release it. Dampened trunk bed, as you would expect. And then under here, it's got a nice big spare tire, a full-size spare, as well as a little extra space in there. And then if we close this up, and then you can see that, it actually has a rolling tonneau cover, a power-operated tonneau cover. So keep stuff out of the way, anything like that. And it also locks when you lock the vehicle as well. So looking back here at the bed again, you also actually have, it's underneath this flap here, it's actually an air compressor. So if you need to air down your tires or air back up, then you can do that. And then looking over on the other side, you can actually see it has two like wall plugs, 120 volt wall plugs. So if you needed to power some electronic components, any of your own gear outside of the vehicle, then you can very easily do so. All right, why don't we head inside now? All right, moving on to the inside here, you can see it is a very modern design in here. Massive screen here, smaller one here. You can look in the middle, as well as the seats and the dashboard are all this very unique leather design. It is vegan leather actually, and they're heated and cooled seats as you would kind of expect. And then you have this very nice open pore wood, which I actually found out a fun fact that the wood that Rivian uses in their vehicles is only from trees that have fallen from natural causes or burnt down in forest fires and stuff like that. So a very admirable business practice that they're following there. But moving on to the screen down here, it has tons of unique features. You have your power folding mirrors and all that kind of stuff. Moving into the AC, you've got your heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, all that kind of good stuff. You can change your air vent flow, like where your air vents are blowing, with the screen actually here, which is very cool. Moving down over here, you've got all your different drive modes. You have all-purpose, which is kind of your comfort mode, your everyday mode. Sport mode will give you more immediate power delivery. Conserve, which is your maximum range available mode, so it'll be as efficient as it can be. Off-road mode will actually lift the car up a little bit. The car will have a maximum of 14.9 inches of ground clearance, which is very impressive. And then also towing mode, so that will basically detect how much weight is on the tongue of the vehicle or on the hitch, and then it will adjust the air suspension accordingly, so you're not squatting backwards or anything like that. So nice and easy. You can also select your specific ride height separately from all that stuff, which is really cool. And then you've got your Sentry mode, as it's called in the Teslas, but it'll basically have that security system. You can go through all of the past things that it's picked up. It has 1,000 videos recorded, so it's making sure that anything that, or anybody that walked around the car or anything like that, was captured and can be looked back at if you ever need to. Moving down here, you've got your relatively standard center console area in there. Popping out here, actually, very unique, it is actually a Rivian speaker. This will be your Bluetooth speaker. When you have it in its spot there, it automatically charges. So you can use this outside when you're camping or you're grilling, you're tailgating, whatever it may be. So really, really cool addition. I love that. Pops right back in. You can hear it click into place. And then because it's an electric vehicle, one of the more unique things that most people wouldn't necessarily think about is that because the floor is basically made of batteries, there's no traditional transmission tunnel or any space in the middle here. So this whole area down here is completely open. So tons of space for bags and for drinks and food and all that kind of stuff if you're road tripping or camping or anything like that. If you look up, actually, you can see it has this massive one-piece moon roof. It's all one big piece of glass and it looks beautiful. And then also on that same subject, the headliner is also a vegan-friendly suede material. So very, very soft material, very high quality feeling. So we've got just one or two more really unique things to this vehicle, one of which is pet mode. So you're on your climate control screen here, you hit pet mode, keep your pets comfy and safe in the cabin while you're away. So basically what that will do is even if you're away from the car with the key, it'll keep the air conditioning blowing nice. So any pets or anything in here, they will stay comfortable, don't get too hot and uncomfortable, which is very nice. Another very cool thing, I think, it's kept inside the door panel actually, is your flashlight. It is a Rivian branded flashlight. I think this is very cool, but it's a 1,000 lumen flashlight. It's very nice feeling, just much like the rest of the car. But yeah, essentially if you're looking for one of the coolest, one of the most unique vehicles I've ever seen on the road or been in, Rivian R1T is really, really good choice. It's super cool. Thank you so much for watching our video we've got on the Rivian R1T. If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by Walser Honda. Again, my name is Simon Cody, and thanks for stopping by.